Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Xiao Zhan sued a group of black fans for infringement, and 11 people were able to sue him. The blind box for rights protection was opened happily. Xiao Zhan sued a group of black fans for infringement, and the defendant black fans were as high as 11 people. The blind box for rights protection was opened happily. According to the news released on the official Weibo of Shanghai Zhu's law firm, accepting the commission of Xiao Zhan Studio and Mr. Xiao Zhan, the relevant network platform users continue to publish insults, slander Mr. Xiao Zhan and other suspected infringement information, suspected of infringing Mr. Xiao Zhan's reputation and other legal rights and interests, and carried out infringement evidence preservation and litigation rights protection work. There are 11 people who were blindly open this time. These people have been posting a lot of false remarks on public platforms for a long time, insulting and framing artists, slandering and spreading rumors. Some even openly clamored on the internet that the content posted is true, otherwise why doesn't Xiao Zhan sue? Some even whimsically said that they would wait for Xiao Zhan himself to appear in court. Netizens said, "That's good, it can be said that I have been sued. Xiao Zhan is the god who makes wishes." Some detractors also said that as a public figure, he should have a certain degree of tolerance and should accept criticism and correction from the public. I couldn't help but laugh. Criticism and correction do not mean slander and abuse, or making things up. What kind of mentality is it to slander and defame an innocent artist all year round? The detractors were arrogant and domineering when they were slandering. After receiving the court summons, they asked the victim to have a certain degree of tolerance and let him off the hook as an ordinary weak person. Such double-standard behavior is also eye-opening. Everyone is equal before the law, and citizens have the right to take up arms to protect themselves. Xiao Zhan's rights protection blind box is indeed very gratifying. In recent years, Xiao Zhan has almost never issued any rights protection statements through his studio. As long as he takes action, he will directly sue, and never drag his feet. I like such a decisive and firm attitude. The period of rights protection litigation is long, but no matter how difficult it is, Xiao Zhan will never look back. He doesn't need fans to charge for him, he should take up legal weapons to protect himself. This is not only the best protection for himself, but also the best explanation to the fans who love him. Many netizens are pleased with Xiao Zhan's rights protection action and believe that this is an effective counterattack against online violence. They hope that through this action, more people will realize that the internet is not a lawless place, and everyone must be responsible for their own words and deeds. Netizens said, Xiao Zhan has always had thorns under his feet and a bumpy road to this day. He has been surrounded by all kinds of wind and rain, and arrows from the open and hidden, but he has kept moving forward with his inner determination and conviction, and has never looked back. No one can stop him from striding forward. I hope Xiao Zhan's rights protection blind box will continue to open. Shanghai Zhu's law firm officially announced a newsletter about Xiao Zhan's lawsuit against black rights protection, and this news quickly attracted widespread attention on the internet. The internet is not a place outside the law. Voices supporting Xiao Zhan's rights protection have been rising one after another, demonstrating the public's zero tolerance for online violence and slander and rumor mongering. These online blacks have long slandered artists without reason, and Xiao Zhan's rights protection actions are undoubtedly a powerful counterattack against such behaviors. When will online violence stop? In recent years, with the rapid development of the internet, the phenomenon of online violence has intensified. Many celebrities and artists have suffered varying degrees of online attacks, and Xiao Zhan is undoubtedly one of the typical representatives. From the initial 227 incident to the subsequent continuous slander and rumor mongering, Xiao Zhan has been facing tremendous public pressure. However, in the face of these unwarranted accusations and malicious slander, Xiao Zhan did not choose to remain silent, but resolutely took up legal weapons to safeguard his legitimate rights and interests. Xiao Zhan's rights protection actions are not only a protection for himself, but also a purification of the entire network environment. Through his actual actions, he told everyone that slander and rumor mongering are undesirable, and any slander will be verified and held accountable according to law. This resolute attitude and decisive action undoubtedly set an example for other victims of cyber violence. Justice may be late, but it will never be absent. In the process of Xiao Zhan suing black fans for rights protection, many netizens expressed their support and appreciation. They believe that Xiao Zhan's approach is not only to seek justice for himself, but also to speak for everyone who has been hurt by cyber violence. The internet is by no means a lawless place, and everyone must be responsible for their words and deeds. In fact, Xiao Zhan's road to rights protection is not smooth sailing. Due to the complexity and anonymity of the network environment, some black fans often use false identities and anonymous accounts to carry out malicious attacks. However, Xiao Zhan did not back down. He insisted on pursuing responsibility through legal channels and let every offender receive the punishment he deserves. Justice may be late, but it will never be absent. With Xiao Zhan's unremitting efforts, batches of black fans have been arrested and punished by law. This not only won dignity and justice for Xiao Zhan himself, but also brought positive changes to the entire network environment. The internet is not a place outside the law. Keep your hands and mouths in check. The reason why cyber violence is so rampant is largely because some people lack legal awareness and moral concepts. They think they can hide behind a screen and do whatever they want without worrying about being held accountable. However, this concept is extremely wrong. The internet is not a place outside the law, and anyone's words and deeds on the internet must be subject to legal and moral constraints. The success of Xiao Zhan's lawsuit against black rights protection has undoubtedly sounded the alarm for those who try to profit or satisfy their selfish desires through cyber violence. They should understand that the internet is not a place where they can vent their emotions at will, nor is it a safe haven to evade legal responsibility. On the internet, everyone must keep their hands and mouths in check, be consistent in their words and deeds, and abide by the law. Xiao Zhan's true temperament and frankness are admirable. In the process of Xiao Zhan's lawsuit against black rights protection, he not only showed firm determination and decisive actions, but also showed true temperament and frankness. He dared to face cyber violence and dared to stand up to defend his rights. This courage and responsibility are admirable. At the same time, Xiao Zhan also used his actions to interpret what a true idol is. He should not only shine on the stage, but also set an example in life and convey positive energy. Xiao Zhan's rights protection action not only won respect and support for himself, but also set an example for the whole society. Don't black for the sake of black. Fabricating will be subject to legal accountability. In Xiao Zhan's case of suing black for rights protection, many black fans were punished by law for fabricating, spreading rumors and slandering. These cases tell us not to think that anonymity can be reckless. Whether in the virtual world or in real life, everyone should abide by the law and morality, and not harm others and themselves. In fact, cyber violence will not only cause great harm and distress to the victims, but also have a negative impact on the whole society. It destroys the harmony and stability of society, damages people's moral concepts, and may even cause more serious social problems. Therefore, each of us should consciously resist cyber violence and jointly create a healthy, civilized and harmonious network environment. The internet is not a place outside the law. Please stay kind. The success of Xiao Zhan's case of suing black for rights protection once again reminds us that the internet is not a place outside the law. In this era full of opportunities and challenges, each of us should cherish our words and deeds and reputation, be consistent in words and deeds, and abide by the law. At the same time, we should also maintain a kind and tolerant attitude and respect the rights and dignity of others. Perhaps we cannot completely eliminate the phenomenon of cyber violence, but we can start from ourselves and start with small things. Do not spread unverified information, do not participate in malicious attacks and rumors, and actively report illegal acts. These seemingly small actions can invisibly purify the network environment and convey positive energy. Xiao Zhan Studios' lawsuit against Black is a real lawsuit, and violations must be investigated. It is worth mentioning that Xiao Zhan Studio has always maintained a firm attitude and decisive actions in suing Black and defending rights. They not only pursue responsibility through legal channels, but also actively promote legal knowledge and improve the public's legal awareness. This serious and responsible attitude has won the recognition and praise of the majority of netizens. At the same time, Xiao Zhan Studio also reminds the majority of netizens not to black for the sake of black and make up stories. Any illegal behavior will be sanctioned and punished by law. Therefore, we should consciously abide by laws and regulations, respect the rights and dignity of others, and jointly create a healthy, civilized and harmonious network environment. A little known fact, Not all defendants and those on trial will be made public in Xiao Zhan's lawsuit against Black and defend rights. Many netizens have found that some defendants in cases on trial have not been made public. This is actually a little-known fact worthy of attention. Although the law requires the principle of open trial, in actual practice, not all cases will be publicized or reported. This does not mean that these cases have not been sanctioned or dealt with by law. On the contrary, they may be being tried and investigated in accordance with legal procedures. Therefore, we should maintain a rational and objective attitude and not blindly speculate or spread unverified information. The success of Xiao Zhan's lawsuit against Black rights protection not only won dignity and justice for the victims, but also brought positive changes to the entire society. It reminds us that the internet is not a lawless place, and everyone should be responsible for their own words and deeds. At the same time, it also encourages us to stand up bravely to safeguard our rights and dignity. In the days to come, we look forward to more brave people like Xiao Zhan standing up to resist cyber violence and safeguard social justice. We also believe that under the protection of the law, justice will eventually come and light will eventually shine in every corner. Let us look forward to a healthier, more civilized and harmonious network environment together.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.